Welcome to Reaper's Report. I'm your host, Raging Reaper 1. Today we're going to be talking about Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2019 edition. Let's jump straight into that campaign. It's been one thrill ride of a campaign, one of their better in years. And let's not talk about the campaignless Black Ops 4, which was a huge letdown to a lot of people, and mostly myself, considering I bought the game not knowing that it didn't have a campaign. It's a big letdown for me, and let's just say Zombies was not a compelling campaign for me to obviously justify $60 to have a multiplayer game. Big letdown. But Modern Warfare, finally on the return. Revitalized graphics, and revitalizing some old characters that you love along with some new ones that you might come to love. Or might come to hate. Depends on which of the new characters you're really looking at. Or whether or not you have a darker side. Some of them, bit tricky, but good and witty with their words. When it comes to a compelling storyline, Call of Duty has offered pretty reasonably always a decent campaign. May not be the lengthiest, maybe not the most detailed of stories, but it definitely keeps you hooked and constantly just keeps pushing you forward through each mission, constantly giving you something to go for, some new target, some new mission that just has that real gritty feeling of I'm ready to get my hands dirty and I'm ready to take home a bad guy. Each mission in the campaign definitely has its own feel and definitely has its own arsenal of weaponry to choose from in each mission, giving you a vast variety of opportunities to not only test out different weapons or playstyles, but also giving you the ability to have a versatility to your playstyle and moving forward through each mission. Instead of just giving you one gun, or possibly giving you just the choice of two, they give you a wide variety of reasons to just play around with the whole tactics of each gunplay. And no spoilers, but the campaign does continue over into the co-op mode Spec Ops, which is a great return for those players that enjoy playing a co-op experience with friends that have just that one buddy or a few others that they'd like to just play the campaign run through of just select missions that continue on the fun after the campaign. And besides the fact of it being continuing from the campaign, they're pretty fun missions on their own. And sadly, if you don't own a PS4 copy, you will not be getting survival mode for an entire year, which is a sad fact considering we all know there's going to be another Call of Duty by that time that it's going to be released on every other console and PC. So, sorry for anybody that's not on PS4, but you're probably never going to play it. I know I wouldn't if I had to wait. Now let's talk about the multiplayer. The multiplayer stayed true pretty much over the course of the years of all of Call of Duty. It's always been a fun experience, very addicting. Obviously everybody wants to go for that next kill streak and go for the highest that they can, and especially in this one considering there's a few maps where you can get a 30 kill streak and launch a nuke to win the game, which is a satisfying experience after being able to survive one life and getting 30 kills. With also giving a wide variety of weapons to choose from, allowing you to also unlock skins, reticles, and also charms for your weapon through kill streaks or different types of manners of killing, such as mounting to a wall and getting kills, double kills, headshots. You know, the same thing as most games, except for Black Ops 4, where they were just money grubbing for every little bit they could, but not the same case with Modern Warfare. And now, also including Ground War 64 multiplayer matches, in which it's just domination, and so far only 2 maps as of right now, but it's probably my favorite game mode thus far, considering it does have quite a good feel that resembles Battlefield in a way, and honestly I haven't played a Call of Duty ever where I really just stuck to the sniper rifle, but this entire time I've been using nothing but sniper rifles. And it's been one giant thrill ride considering in Battlefield all you get's a pistol. In this one I can actually have an SMG on me so I can move from target to target and try to take them out without fearing that I'm gonna need one shot just to make it through in case any enemy comes in my way. I also feel like they've improved the sniping in this game, alongside of making it almost like a mini game in and of itself, considering most of the time that I go up onto a tall building or any position just to start sniping, I'm constantly counter sniping. I don't even feel as though I'm actually protecting the domination points. I'm just constantly protecting my ground units from anything above that might be sniping them out. Overall, the multiplayer experience has been pretty much engulfing most of my life over the past couple of days since launch, and it's been one giant thrill ride for me. It's refreshing to come back to a Call of Duty that actually has a multiplayer in which I just don't feel like I'm getting cheated or constantly trying to get money out of my pocket just to get some flashy things or weapons, if that, such as the Black Ops 4 case. But it just feels good. Feels like an older style of game that's just revamped and remastered and just perfect in its own way. Overall, I've thoroughly enjoyed this game and can honestly say it's worth my $60. Throughout the entire day since launch, I've done nothing but play this game, and I can see myself playing this game all the way up until the next one releases. In between games of single players or other multiplayers that get stale at times, I can always come back to this just for a fun little thrill ride that honestly, it'll get old over time, but it's something you keep wanting to come back to because it's something easy to jump back into, and it's not something where in the case of getting a higher level on the multiplayer is going to make you that much of an advantage better than everyone else. It's in some ways similar to a Fortnite, but with a better style of being able to customize your loadout and constantly have a progression where you keep the things that you earn instead of constantly starting over from a ground zero. Definitively, I can't honestly say there's huge negatives to this game. I mean, obviously there's still claymores that are going to kill you. There's still going to be people that are somehow spawn camping you, but less than previous games. And it's just overall that same Call of Duty experience from Modern Warfare remastered, and it just feels good. Has a nostalgic matter to it, and it's just a lot of fun. I can't really put it down. It's going to wrap up our first episode of Reaper's Report. Down in the description below, you can catch my Twitch account, which, if you want to watch some of these multiplayer headshots, it's going to be near perfect. If you want to see some of these counter-sniping moments, it's all going to be there. And I'll be continuously doing this every day. And soon enough, I'll also be playing Outer Worlds, and I'll have a review coming for that. Look for my daily Reaper's Reports coming soon. Alright guys, have a good one.